Yo, what's good? Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be reacting to RM's Wildflower featuring Eugene for the first time. Now, since we reacted to the last RM song, which was Come Back to Me for the first time, it has been my absolute favorite song. I have been listening to it on repeat. I think it has been the favorite song that I have heard from their solo projects, and maybe even them as a group. And maybe because it's the first solo song I've heard by any of them, that's why it might be my favorite, but I genuinely have been listening to it on repeat, so I've been excited to jump back into another RM song, especially after listening to his Tiny Desk. His Tiny Desk was amazing also, and I don't know if Wildflower was one of the songs that he performed. I don't believe so. So I'm even more excited to jump into this because all the songs that he performed on the Tiny Desk were great. So if you guys want to see more songs by RM, please let me know down in the comments. Please like, comment, subscribe. If you want early access or exclusive content, please click the Patreon link down in the description, and let's jump right into the video. Also, I forgot to say, I'm not familiar with who Eugene is. Eugene? Somebody please let me know how to pronounce it down in the comments. But I'm not too sure with who he or she is. I'm not sure if it's a guy or a female here. A guy or a girl. So this would be interesting to see. Again, I really like the way that RM raps because I heard that he was an underground rapper, like a street rapper. I thought he would be more aggressive, like how I heard August D was in that one song that we reacted to by him. I thought RM would be the same way, but I like the way that he raps. It's different. It flows different. It's more calming and gentle rather than hardcore rap, which I do like. I like both, but I like the gentler flow a little bit better. The music video is shot really well. So far, it's not one of the most creative music videos I've seen, but it is shot really well. So I'm guessing that was Eugene. I feel like I'm saying that so wrong. I'm guessing that was her there. Please let me know if she's a Korean artist or if she's from somewhere else. I only ask that because usually if they're not part of the video, they're usually from somewhere else. I've noticed. Well, that's not true because when we watched V's video, the guy that was featured on there wasn't part of the video either. It was just V when we watched Winter Ahead. So I don't know. Somebody just please let me know if she's a Korean artist and if I could check out more work by her because her voice was beautiful during that part.
마귀가 전부 진결이 나 하나 열까지 다 이지그치 끝한 가면은 언제 벗겨질까 야 민우 히로 민우 빌런 아무것도 아니나 공회전은 반복돼 기억들은 난폭해 난 눈물을 판 속에 시선을 던져 하루에 뭘 원했었던 건지 제 기억이 안 나 얻었다 믿었던 모든 행동
I do like that shot right there. That's what I'm saying. This video is shot really well. This shot of him standing on the cliff right here is like gorgeous. Like that's a beautiful shot. Somebody please let me know where this was shot. I'm guessing somewhere in Korea, but I could be wrong because they are worldwide. They could record anywhere. They could shoot a music video anywhere if they wanted to. So please let me know if this is somewhere in Korea or if this is mostly just CGI. Because some of the video does look like it's CGI and effects. Please let me know if you think this is just effects or if they are actually somewhere shooting this. Her voice kind of reminds me of Jimin's voice in a really strange way. It's probably not strange, but they sound very similar to me. Because at first I was like, is that Jimin? Right there when she does that, when she hits that note. Oh, that suit is crazy. The two-tone suit, the two-tone purple suit, that is very nice. I wonder if they're going to show us but there again is the bejeweled mic. I was talking about this in one of my other videos, saying that they always have the bejeweled mic, and I was wondering if that is a BTS thing, that every time they perform, every time they have to have a mic, it's one of those. And does each member have their own color mic? Does every time RM perform is blue? Does every time that V perform is pink or whatever? Please let me know down in the comments. I'm so interested by that little thing I picked up on. And don't tell me like gotta be a someone 난 절대 그들처럼 될 수 없음네 여태 건 지켜온 단 하나의 힘과 철 타는 불꽃에서 들꽃으로 손에 내서 영원으로 나의 광야가 뜨는 하늘을 Yeah, that jacket is so nice. I could never imagine performing in front of that many people. And even though this is a music video, he has performed in front of that many people and probably does on a regular. And I could never imagine. I think my stage fright is too much. I think I would like pass out or something. It's just so nerve-wracking. I don't even know if I would do it, but it would be very difficult for me to do. And they just do this, I don't want to say every day, but very often. They do so many concerts and shows and travel the world and tours. So this is like normal to them. But for somebody like me, could never imagine. Is that the end? They like to throw stuff at the end. So, I got to be careful of calling it the end. I think that is the end, though. So, we just got done reacting to Wildflower by RM featuring Youjeen? I feel like I'm messing that name up. Somebody please let me know how to say it. By Youjeen. for the first time, and it was a good song. Do I like it as much as Come Back to Me? I don't think so, but it was still a really good song. I like the video a lot. And like I said, it wasn't the most unique and creative video in my eyes, but it was shot really well. And I did like certain scenes, like where he was looking out over the cliff and looking at the sunset, and when he was up on stage looking at the crowd, just because I couldn't imagine myself performing in front of that many people. Like I said, I think I would like have a stroke or something. I don't know. It's just amazing to me when I start thinking about it. Like, they do this so often that it's just normal to them. It's a regular day thing. It's as normal to them as us going to the grocery store, you know, which seems insane but true and kind of interesting in a way. So that was a nice little shot, and for some reason I thought of that right then, and now I'm even more interested to look at some of their concerts and live shows, just because it just seems so strange that could just become so normal, performing in front of hundreds of thousands of people. Also, while watching the video, just a quick funny thought I was thinking about. I was thinking about, like, at first, when I first started my journey, I was totally against starting it. My mom had to almost like bug me to death to be like, you should watch some BTS, you know. And now I'm like fully invested. Now I'm having like the greatest time of my life. It's funny how fast that could change. That was just a couple months ago. So I just found that funny. Like, at one moment I was totally against it. I wouldn't say I'm army yet, but I am very close. I'm enjoying all the songs that I've heard from them so far. There's a couple that aren't my cup of tea, but they weren't bad songs. And when I say a couple, I literally mean maybe like 2 or 3 out of the almost 30 that we listened to so far. So it's just crazy to me. I never thought I would be here, and I appreciate you guys for supporting me on my journey, and supporting me even though there are songs that aren't, you know, that I'm not gonna like as much as others. You guys are still very supportive in the comments, which I appreciate a million times over. So of course we'll be checking out more by RM very soon. And like I said during the song, please let me know about Youjeen, if there are, you know, more songs by her. She has her own music videos, and I'm also interested if she's also a part of the K-pop community. I just really want to get into that community, kind of learn more about it as a whole, not just BTS, but people that they work with also. So if you like this video, please like, comment, subscribe. If you want early access or exclusive content, please hit the Patreon link down in the description. And peace. I appreciate you for joining.